Marcelo Flores gets an international call up, and of course, we're going to talk about more stuff. So stay tuned for that. And ladies and gentlemen, if you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be, consider subscribing. The first news is Marcelo Flores has received his first call up to the senior Mexico squad. Well, our Arsenal's under 18 midfielder will travel to Austin for Mexico's friendly against Chile next week. Congratulations, Marcelo. All the best and super proud moment. Moving on, so we've got an update about Bukayo Saka's injury. So according to Adrian Kajumba, Arsenal are hopeful that Bukayo Saka has avoided a significant injury after he was forced off against Newcastle. Well, apparently we got an update from Charles Watts, who has admitted that it seems unlikely Saka will be fit to face Manchester United. He says, you have to think he's a big doubt for the Manchester United game if it is something muscular. Even if he came off as a precaution, the turnaround before the Man United game on Thursday might be difficult. So you'd think he's a doubt. Certainly not going to rule him out just yet. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, fingers crossed, and scan won't show anything because we need Bukayo Saka fit, absolutely. So, not much of a confirmation, but yes, expectation is that he must be fit. Yeah, okay, he should be. Moving on, a sixth placed finish for Bukayo Saka in Copa Trophy. So, apparently, that is that. And we move on to the next aspect of the game. Serginho Dest, according to... Wait, not Serginho Dest. So, Benjamin White has confirmed on his Instagram that he has signed a deal, or a sponsorship deal with Adidas. So, welcome to the Adidas football family, Benjamin White. Well, moving on, so Premier League Team of the Week for WhoScored.com is here, and they have named Bukayo Saka and Takehiro Tomiyasu in the 11. You can see Alisson, Ibrahima Konate alongside Virgil van Dijk, Andy Robertson and Diogo Jota from Liverpool. For Foxes, it's Maddison and Vardy. For Aston Villa, it's John McGinn, Leandro Trossard for the Seagulls. So congratulations, that is that. So here's a bigger update. So yes, Alan Shearer's named his 11 as well of the week, the Premier League Team of the Week. So you can see Ramsdale and Saka from Arsenal. For Liverpool, it's Van Dijk, Robertson and Diogo Jota. Lamptey in his 11, Alan Shearer's 11. And then there is Cedric Nakamba and John McGinn from Aston Villa. And then there is James Maddison and Vardy for the Foxes. Thiago Silva makes into the 11 as well. So manager Steven Gerrard. And also I think there is an update about it. No, not yet. So let's talk about Serginho Dest. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, Serginho Dest is again on the Arsenal radar. So according to Mundo Deportivo, reported Arsenal target and Barcelona right back Serginho Dest could be allowed to leave Camp Nou in the January transfer window. The Blaugrana signed Dest from Ajax less than 18 months ago, but could opt to offload American international given their current financial struggles, according to the report. So this is the report according to Mundo Deportivo. I won't believe it, so you don't either. That's my update for you. And of course, Isco. So according to Catalonia Radio, Real Madrid midfielder Isco will leave the Bernabeu Stadium in the January transfer window, with Arsenal and Sevilla currently the best placed clubs to sign him. Arsenal have been linked with the Spanish playmaker for a number of months. Let's see where things will turn out to be. So a couple of news for Arsenal versus Manchester United game. First of all, according to Sis Tony, it's clear that Ralf Ragnick will not be in charge for Manchester United's match against Arsenal on Thursday, as the club continue to work through his visa and the whole protocol. So yes, that was the update from Simon Stone. So Simon Stone has confirmed it, that Ralf Ragnick will not be the manager. Michael Carrick will remain the caretaker manager for Arsenal versus Manchester United. Also, Manchester United will be without Rafael Varane against Arsenal on Thursday night. Moving on, so Paul Merson has predicted Arsenal to draw with Manchester United. He says, United haven't become a good team overnight. Carrick will take a chance against Arsenal. I'd be shocked if Bruno Fernandes and Cristiano don't start. They aren't very good defensively, however, and can't afford to be too open against Arsenal. I reckon both teams would be pretty happy with a draw this week. Also, Chris Sutton has predicted that Manchester United will finish above Arsenal in the battle for top 4. He says, I'm saying Manchester United will finish 4th. The fact that Arsenal don't have Europe this season is a massive advantage for them. Mikel Arteta and his players have got no excuses, no Thursday night games in Baku to hide behind. They're even on the verge of having Arsene Wenger back at the club, and he knows a thing or two about finishing 4th. But Ralf Rangnick is a super manager, a visionary of the game, the godfather of gegenpressing, and I believe United are capable of sneaking into the Champions League places at the expense of fellow European hopefuls Arsenal and West Ham. We'll see about that. So Rio Ferdinand has opened up about Aaron Ramsdale. Now, he spoke about Aaron Ramsdale on his YouTube channel, of course, the YouTube channel. So he says that Ramsdale has been an inspired signing. There were a lot of people doubting him. He has had 2 or 3 relegations in his career already in his young career, but the saves that he's making on a regular basis, he's actually enabling Arsenal fans to keep clean sheets. 6 clean sheets in 10 games is phenomenal. Of course, it is phenomenal. You just can't deny that. So it looks like, as I already mentioned it before, Pablo Mari is weighing up his move. January, lack of game time, he's about to move out. So Flamengo are really serious to get Pablo Mari on a loan deal, because Mari is actually considering to look at his options at the moment. So also some days back I already mentioned that even yesterday I think I spoke about Yanis Stoica. Arsenal are looking at him at the moment. So one of his ex-coaches, or rather his under 18 coaches, I think he's the one who's saying that he should not be signing for Arsenal. Well, let's see if that's going to be happening or not, because Romania under 21 coach Florin Batu tells GSP Sport, this is what he said. Okay, he says, he must disregard Arsenal. We have to be honest, it is very difficult at the moment to play a Romanian player at Arsenal. Although it's an important thing that he's wanted there, that certifies his value. He adds that Arsenal have launched a 6.4 million bid for the jet heeled. So he says, Bratu adds that, as far as I know, Yanis Stoica, he's an extremely balanced guy. If he only takes the approach of Arsenal is looking at me, let's work harder, break into the FCSB team and play matches in the starting lineup, then we can get a very good striker for Romania. My opinion is that he's a number 9, will become a great striker. So there's a warning, and I think it's a balanced take on the thing. So he knows the player, so he's thinking in terms of player development. So I think he's not wrong in saying that. That's all I'm going to say about Yanis Stoica to Arsenal. Very promising, but that's the only thing that we have. So we have got an update on Karim Adeyemi. Now, Italian journalist Gianluca Di Marzio who previously reported that Arsenal's interest in Vlahovic, said in an interview that the Salzburg star Adeyemi would be better off choosing Arsenal over Barcelona. Here's what he said. He said, I think he would be a better fit for Arsenal than Barcelona. The style of play in Barcelona is different from that in Arsenal. And if I had to imagine him in one of those clubs, I would say Arsenal, because that fits better into his style of play. So this is Gianluca Di Marzio's opinion. That's all I would want to say about that. So let's see. Let me know what you guys think about it. Karim Adeyemi to Arsenal. Should that happen? Should Adeyemi pick Arsenal over Barcelona? Should Arsenal think Adeyemi is a very good player to look at? Should Arsenal look at that direction? Or what about Yanis Stoica? I've not seen comments from you guys about Yanis Stoica. Let me know what you guys think about Yanis Stoica, and make your presence felt in the comments, and do congratulate Marcelo Flores for his wonderful he's definitely had a fantastic month or so. So let me know what you guys think about that. Also let me know about Sergiño Dest to Arsenal. I'm not going to ask about Isco, but what are your thoughts on Arsenal versus Manchester United? That also has to be said, and that also has to be spoken about as well. So let me know what you guys feel about it. I will see you in the next one. Until then, cheers, and don't forget to subscribe.